Lawin Media Network.
Bringing to you the most relevant content across all platforms.
Business, legal, politics, health, lifestyle, and entertainment.
Your source for all the news and updates in the greater Houston community, from Texas and all over the world.
Get informed and empowered with Lawin Media Network.
The following program is produced by Lawin Media Network. The views and opinions expressed in this program are solely those of the individuals appearing on the show and do not necessarily reflect the views and opinions of Lawin Media Network, its affiliates, sponsors, or partners. The content provided in this program is intended for informational and entertainment purposes only. Lawin Media Network does not guarantee the accuracy, completeness, or timeliness of the information.
Good evening everyone, and welcome to our 17th episode of Be Bold, Why Not? And you're watching us on YouTube and Facebook and stream.lawin.live. And I'm so happy and glad to have with me.
It's me, Christian.
Yes,
Hey.
our ever supportive, ever talented, ever natural.
We try to be.
Yeah.
And if you miss us on Facebook or YouTube, you could also listen to us on different podcast platforms like Spotify, Apple Music, Pandora, Stitcher, what else? Amazon Music.
Amazon
and
Podcast.
Anywhere you get your
Listen
podcast.
Notes, Google Notes,
Pocket Cast,
iHeartRadio.
iHeartRadio.
Yes, that's right.
Podcast Addict.
Spotify.
Yeah.
Yes,
Mhm.
yes. And I think these are FM or something like that.
Let us know where you listen to and we'll get it there. We'll get it there.
And magandang umaga to all our viewers from the Philippines. And thank you for joining us again for another episode of Be Bold, Why Not? And I can't believe, Christian, we are on our 17th episode.
Wow.
Yeah, and Atala should be joining us
From
Mexico.
Mexico. We're trying to get her here, so if she
Yeah.
shows up, she's here.
Yeah.
But how are you? How was your week?
I'm good. Well,
Mhm.
Thanksgiving just passed.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and
You
it
still
was
have
fun.
turkey? You ate it somewhere else, right? So you didn't have
I know,
leftover
that's-
turkey.
Yeah, I'm just kidding. That was last time. It's not okay.
We can cut that part.
Yeah,
Alright. Okay. And let me ask you again. How was your week?
Oh, it was good. I started decorating, for Christmas because, Christmas starts supposedly, right, December 1st and all that, the celebration and everything. And we have to have the spirit of Christmas. We can't go without, for me personally, we can't go without decorations. So before I leave for the Philippines, I got to make sure that my house or my home is well decorated so my family will enjoy it. Especially my boys are coming home for Christmas. So I started decorating, and I kid you not, the first day I tried to do it, I was like on it all day.
It's a whole task. Yeah,
Yes,
you really
yes.
have to allot like a whole day for it, or like a whole week. Because you can't just I'm gonna decorate for 5 minutes and I'm gonna do this. You really have to concentrate on it and make an effort, right?
Yeah, and I wasn't even done yet.
Mhm.
Yeah, I did it I even forgot to eat lunch. I normally eat lunch around 1 p.m. because I'm doing intermittent fasting. But for that day when I started decorating and I was just starting it on the inside, I ate I think around between 3 to 4. So it was good for me because I kind of lengthened my fasting hours. So it was good. But yeah, I started decorating. It's feeling a little bit Christmas at our home now.
Did you always
Yeah.
decorate, even in your childhood homes, or since you were a child?
Mm-hmm. Well, yes, yes.
Mm,
Yeah, though of course, growing up, it wasn't that fancy because
mm-hmm.
I came from a very,
Mm-hmm. We
very
only have
poor
so much in
family.
the
So
Philippines, right?
yes,
But
yes.
we make it work.
Yeah, we try to make it work.
Mm-hmm.
We are very resourceful,
Mm.
right? We cut like paper, like real
Oh,
paper stars.
yeah.
Yes, I cut. Yeah,
Those
now
are the
we're talking
best.
about.
Those are the best.
Yes, that's
That's
true.
my child. That's like I think that's everyone's childhood. Like I think also like didn't like I think Disney released like a
Mhm,
commercial of like
mhm,
a granddaughter and their Lola making a parole.
mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, so those are the beautiful moments that we can never ever forget. That we're
Mm-hmm.
always gonna cherish, for the rest of our lives. But tonight we are actually talking about a very, very interesting topic. It's
What
very
are we
timely, of
talking
course.
about?
Yeah, we're gonna talk about what are we talking about? Christians.
Christmas?
Christmas?
Christmas! Or Christmas traditions?
Yes.
Yes.
Christmas traditions from all over the world.
Which is
Yeah.
interesting because,
Mhm.
not everyone in the world is like Catholic or Christian,
Mhm.
but they like they still celebrate something this season, which is
Mhm.
like very interesting. So,
Yes, yes, of course, of course. But before we talk about other countries, we can
mm-hmm.
talk about how the Philippines,
uh,
how do we celebrate Christmas?
well,
Well, one thing interesting though that it's worth mentioning,
mm-hmm.
we are known to celebrate Christmas the
Yeah, I was
longest.
gonna say that. Yeah, when do
Yes,
we start?
September.
September.
Yes, that's correct. We start celebrating Christmas when the months is, the Burr months come.
Yeah, we call them the Burr
The
months.
Burr months.
Not
So,
because it's cold like Burr, but because the months end in Burr, September, October, November,
yes.
December, and
Mhm.
even till January.
You do. Like,
Yeah,
with Three Kings.
yeah.
Yeah, we extend the celebration.
Why do you think that
Well,
is? Why do you think so?
I think for me personally, because Filipinos are like happy-go-lucky people,
Mm,
like, right?
we just like
Yeah.
celebrating.
Yes,
You
we
know,
love partying.
there's so many problems in life. You just can't wait to celebrate something good to happen.
That's right. And that's how we deal with problems too.
Mm-hmm.
It's like we don't like sulk into
Mm,
our problems. We try to find ways to make things lighter.
mm-hmm.
And Christmas, we all like wait for that. For
Mm-hmm.
some reason, I grew up like, yeah, it's like everybody's so excited.
Yeah.
And then as you grow up, you learn the reason why we celebrate Christmas and
Mm-hmm.
it becomes more meaningful.
Yeah. And also
Yeah.
like I guess September it starts getting cold, right? It's the rainy
Mm-hmm.
season starts getting cold.
Mm-hmm.
We don't have snow. We have rain. We have torrential rain.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes there's like a like rain like so hard that
Mm-hmm.
there's flooding, there's disasters. And then, we just for Christmas like for hope
Mm-hmm.
and just so we could have something to celebrate and remember that we're gonna be okay.
Oh yes,
Yeah.
and then as kids, it's like when Christmas is coming, it's like, oh, like you're expecting something, no matter how little they are, like gifts, that,
Yeah.
and then caroling, Christmas
Yes.
caroling. Oh my gosh,
Did you used to go house
of
to house and
course
sing?
I did, and then we went with friends. I went with friends and
Mm,
my brothers and sisters, and it's so funny because like you get this bag of coins, and
yeah.
then at the
Oh
end of the
yeah.
caroling, like you try to split it.
And it's
You
so
try,
heavy.
yes,
And it's like the instruments kids use are like tin cans.
yes.
Yeah. Makeshift instruments, makeshift like
Oh my
tambourines.
gosh, yeah, that's the most like memorable
Yeah.
time of being a kid and during Christmas season, like
Mm-hmm.
Christmas caroling. Here in the United States, my kids grew up here, but they rarely experience that.
Mm,
Like going house to house to do some caroling. There are
yeah.
some like, even sometimes the adult, like there are
Mm-hmm.
like
Yeah, yeah.
that they
Christmas
organize,
carolers, yeah.
Christmas carolers, and then they said they give you like a letter, can
Mm-hmm.
we come on this day, or they schedule you.
Yeah, and they
But
usually like
mhm,
fundraise for the
mhm.
church or like an organization. But for us, it's like the money actually goes to the kids,
Yes,
and they
yes.
could buy like
That's
candy.
a difference from here.
Yeah.
Because back in the Philippines, I mean, Christmas caroling is really for the kids.
Mm-hmm.
And then that's the time where kids get to experience the joy of,
Yeah.
like singing together
Mm.
with their group of friends or their brothers and
And
sisters
dancing.
and dancing, and everybody expects that. That's how it
I
is.
feel like, yeah, like mentioning kids, because like the baby Jesus is very important to us
Mhm.
too. So I guess
Mhm.
like the whole season is about like kids and
Yes,
babies.
that's right. That's right. And then one thing too that's tradition in the
Mm-hmm.
Philippines, I think, is the Simbang Gabi.
Oh yeah. Did you go?
Yes.
Used to go?
Well, when I was a kid
Yeah.
and when I was still a Catholic,
Mm-hmm.
but
So to
yeah,
those who don't know, Simbang Gabi is like the morning mass, like directly
midnight.
translates to like a night mass, like gabi is night. But
Mhm,
in the Philippines, it's usually like a morning mass, like 3 a.m. or
mhm,
4 a.m.
mhm,
They started it like for farmers so they could go to church
mhm,
and then go to the farms after, and then everyone just adapted it. But
mhm.
they say if you complete the 9 days of Simbang Gabi, you get a wish and it comes true. I never completed it because I would wake up like late, but I still went because like the vibe is like
Mhm,
really nice, and like
mhm.
everyone's in there just woke up,
Yeah.
and it's like everyone's friendly because everyone like really feels Christmas.
Yeah, it's like I can feel like those memories coming back now. Oh my God,
Mm-hmm.
like I can deja vu almost.
Yeah.
Like you can actually feel it because yeah, I remember waking up really, really early in the morning and you just go with your family and everybody goes to church. Because I
Yeah.
mean, the Philippines is mainly a Catholic
Mm-hmm.
country, you know,
Dominantly,
yeah,
yeah.
dominantly Catholic. So yeah, that is very, very common in our country. Now I'm still a Christian, but
Mm-hmm.
we have other traditions now. But
Mm-hmm.
definitely that is one of the biggest in the Philippines, the
Yeah.
Simbang Gabi.
And
And then the Puto Bongbong.
yeah, that's what I was gonna say. That's why I go.
Okay.
So when I go home, there's puto bongbong, there's bibingka, and
Uh-huh.
I usually go alone. So I get to
Uh-huh.
eat like a whole thing. I eat it
Oh,
while it's fresh, and then my family
yes.
just
Yes.
gets to it when they wake up. But
Yeah,
yeah,
Puto Bongbong is like it's
it's rice
sticky
cake, right?
rice. Yeah, rice cake that's inside a bamboo,
Yeah,
right? Inside like as
they
yeah, they
cook it in
cook
a
it in
bamboo.
in a
It's very
bamboo.
sticky. They put like coconut on it,
Uh-huh.
and then
Uh-huh.
brown sugar.
Yes,
Mm,
yes.
I'm
Oh,
ready. I'm
oh my
ready.
God. Yeah, especially you Christian because you're going home this Monday.
Yeah.
Yeah, oh my gosh. I'm jealous. No, I'm not. I'm
When
just
you're
kidding.
watching
I'm
this,
just
I'm
kidding.
already in there eating, and
Yes.
I totally forgot that we recorded this. I'm just like living the life.
I know because I am so excited too because I'm going home to the Philippines and I'm going to spend Christmas in Batak, my hometown, after
Wow.
20 years.
In your hometown,
Yes.
that's like where it gets cold, right?
Yes, yes.
Yeah, wow. Because
Mm-hmm.
like us in like Cavite and Manila,
Mm-hmm.
it's okay. It's like cold-ish when it's the season, but like your area is like cold all year.
Well, not really.
Mm.
No, it's not. It's so
Global
hot during
warming.
summer. Oh my God. Like there was a time like we went home. So we usually go home
Mm.
summertime here because the kids don't have
Mm.
school. But then it's so hot in the Philippines during those times.
Yeah.
And it's like it's almost you're getting like a heat stroke.
Oh
Yeah, but
wow.
December is the best time of the year. Like December, January, February are the best times
Mm-hmm.
of the year that you go home to the Philippines because the weather is a little bit nicer.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, and in our hometown, I mean, I kid you not, for the whole month of December, there's like celebration every single day, every single night. Yeah.
Wow.
I grew up like, I used to co-host or co-MC one of our mayor's son
Mm.
when I was like maybe in high school or like beginning of college. Like there's we call it Anak ti Batak Association Night. So like
Mm.
and then there's Balikbayan Night. There's like all
Wow.
kinds MMSU Night, like the different high schools or schools
Mm-hmm.
that are really like celebrating Christmas like on a day-to-day basis, like for the whole month of December. It's like a fiesta in our hometown. That's why I'm
Mm.
so excited because I haven't been there during Christmas for the longest time and I just miss it.
Wow. Yeah. You
Yeah,
know
yeah.
what? Me too. I haven't been there since like before the pandemic.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I'm excited. I'm just realizing because here in the US, there's not a lot of holidays you look
Mm-hmm.
forward to. It's
Oh
just
yeah.
thanks, and we don't have Thanksgiving in the
Mm-hmm.
Philippines because we
Mm-hmm.
weren't we had different histories over there.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so like after like Halloween, it's
Mm-hmm.
Christmas,
Mm-hmm.
and yeah.
Yeah,
So
and And you get to stay there for like a couple of
Yeah,
months?
because it's my
Oh,
sister's wedding.
wow.
It's gonna be my
Oh.
birthday
Mm-hmm.
and
Mm-hmm.
New Year and
Mm-hmm.
Christmas.
Yeah.
And probably like a feast of Santo Niño, I'll be there, and Black Nazarene will be there.
Wow. I get to stay there only for 2 weeks, the
Mm.
shortest that I've gone home for a vacation, but it's going to be all worth it because I mean, I'm so excited. I've been looking forward to it. Plus we are celebrating, or we are having our 35th year reunion, 35th reunion
Wow.
for my high school.
Wow.
Yes. So we're getting ready for that too. And I'm just so excited. But other than the Philippines, of course, there are different traditions from other
Mm-hmm.
countries as well.
Mm-hmm.
But before we go to that, I think we're going to go for a short break.
Sure, yeah,
So
yeah.
we will be back.
Woo?
Ooh,
Anytime.
Lawin Media Network.
Oh,
oh,
again,
okay,
one more time.
All right.
Lawin Media Network.
Bringing to you the most relevant content across all platforms.
Business. Legal. Politics. Health. Lifestyle. And entertainment.
Your source for all the news and updates in the greater Houston community, from Texas and all over the world.
Get informed and empowered with Lawin Media Network.
The following program is produced by Lion Media Network. The views and opinions expressed in this program are solely those of the individuals appearing on the show and do not necessarily reflect the views and opinions of Lion Media Network, its affiliates, sponsors, or partners. The content provided in this program is intended for informational and entertainment purposes only. Lion Media Network does not guarantee the accuracy, completeness, or timeliness of the information.
So what were we talking about?
Yeah, I think I kind of mentioned about, we finished talking about the Philippine tradition for
Mm-hmm.
Christmas, but we can also learn about the other traditions.
Mm-hmm.
Like, for
Yeah.
example, what do you think? Like, how long have you been here in the U.S.?
Since 2017.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I mean, Christmas here, it's also super fun. There's like a lot of lights, a lot of activities. Even if you
Mhm.
just go to parks, you
Mm-hmm.
could see like a lot of like lights and everything. And
Mhm.
there's like Christmas villages. I know my sister just went
Oh,
to.
yes.
What do you usually do? Or
Yeah, well, here, actually in our neighborhood, I'm not kidding, there is this house,
Mm.
and it's not just during Christmas, for
Oh.
like even Halloween or anything. Like his house has the most, or their house has the most beautiful Christmas lights.
Mm.
Like it's almost like a show. And people actually drive through their house just to watch their lights.
Wow.
And you can even tune in to a radio
Yes.
station.
We
Have you
do,
have you
yeah,
been
yeah.
there?
In our place,
Yeah.
there's also a house like that.
Yes. And then you're seeing or watching
It's a light
lights.
show.
Yeah, a light show. And then it comes, you can listen to the music
Mhm.
that's
In your
being played.
car,
Yes.
and then the lights and the music will go hand
They
in hand.
change, and then,
Yeah.
oh my,
How did they do that? Well,
I
just a
don't
lot
know.
of
And
effort.
it's like,
I
yes,
think you need to pay someone for that.
Probably, yeah.
If you don't know how to do it yourself, because there's also
Mhm.
TV shows.
Mhm.
There are like contests for like
Mhm.
houses, Christmas houses,
Mhm.
and like how pimped out their houses are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Another
know.
house in our neighborhood, they have movies playing like
Mhm.
every night. So like in
Oh,
Halloween,
yeah,
they have The
yeah.
Exorcist. We have which there's a lot of people in the neighborhood who are complaining because their kids don't walk on that street anymore. Because they actually have like the actual like
Uh-huh.
figure outside too.
Yeah.
But on Christmas they change it to like elf. So
Uh-huh.
it's like a change of scenery. But yeah, like people go all out over here.
That's true.
Mhm.
That's true. And even the neighborhoods that you drive through, I mean,
Yeah.
there's like towns or there are communities
Yeah.
that it's almost like, yeah,
They
it's like,
talk to each other, and it's like their HOA is like,
uh-huh.
hey, let's all
Mhm.
decorate. So
Yeah, and actually
yeah.
sometimes they make it like a competition.
Yeah.
It's like so everybody will try to decorate the best way they can, and I think they pick like which has the best decoration or something like
Mm.
that. So everybody tries to go all out just,
Wow.
to make the neighborhood really feel
Yeah.
more of a Christmas, spirit. And it just helps. Like, because like if you're driving by a neighborhood without anything, I mean, it's
Mm.
like, it's kind of dry, right?
Sad.
But then if you drive in a neighborhood where, oh my God, all those different
Yeah.
festive and beautiful lights left and right, it just
Mm-hmm.
makes you feel so good. I mean, the spirit is there.
Mm-hmm.
I know it's Christmas is in the hearts, right?
Mm-hmm.
Supposedly, but then these external things
It
that
wouldn't
we
hurt.
add,
Yeah.
yeah, it just makes things really not just look good, but it
It makes you
makes
feel
feel
good.
good. Yes,
Yeah, and then
yes.
yeah, it's like the simple things also. It's like,
Mm-hmm.
oh, it's like you get reminded of what's important, right? It's
Mm-hmm.
not the lights that are important. It's
Yes.
what they remind you of or what they symbolize
Yeah,
sometimes.
yeah, the true spirit of Christmas, which
Mhm.
of course our Lord Jesus Christ coming
Mhm.
down to save us all, right? And his birth. So, but there are also traditions from different
Yeah.
countries that we can probably learn about. So,
Sure.
yeah, maybe we can show a video about those
Or yeah,
traditions.
we have slides, I think.
Yeah, or
Let's see.
slides that we can
What's the
show.
first one?
Yeah.
What country do you want to learn more about? Like Christmas tradition?
Well, actually, like piñata. I've read about the
Mm.
piñatas, right? Piñata is very common, not
Mm-hmm.
just on Christmas, but even birthdays, where piñatas, you put those candies
Yeah.
and chocolates or anything, goodies, and then
Mm-hmm.
kids will try to break it. And then there you are. You can like, everybody will run,
Right. And
like,
they
fight
probably
over.
do like
Uh-huh.
special, like the candies inside are probably like
Mm-hmm.
seasonal candies and like, and
Mm-hmm.
I think they're also decorated like differently. Let's see if we have slides. If not, we can keep talking about stuff.
Yeah. Yeah. Well,
Oh, you have notes.
actually the piñata, it says here that it's like there's the seven star, like the corners of the star, which represent
Mm.
something.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah. Yeah. It's
You want to
worth
read it?
sharing. Yeah. It's worth sharing this, that like in Mexico, it says here, you likely know piñatas, or I don't know how to pronounce that, paper mache.
Paper mache, yeah.
Mache
And then
animals
also,
and other figures filled with candies and are tied to Mexico. But did you know that they frequently make appearances during the holiday season too?
mm-hmm.
The only difference is at this time of the year, they show off some additional glitz and sparkle to celebrate the holidays. Traditional ones come in the form of a 7-point star,
Wow.
symbolizing the 7 deadly sins that are then broken by a stick to represent,
Wow.
faith in God. And they're usually filled with candies, fruits, peanuts. So,
Candies, which
wow.
is like gluten. Never mind.
Yeah.
Don't listen to me. I don't want to
So,
get canceled. But that's interesting. It's like
yeah.
it's fun, but it's like actually connected to like.
Yes, it symbolizes something. I didn't
Mm-hmm.
realize that. But as I said, during birthdays, it's just for fun.
Yeah.
But in Mexico, the traditional, the star, the
Mm-hmm.
7 corner, the star, and that represents the 7. What are those 7 deadly sins? I don't know.
I confuse them with like the Ten Commandments, but
Okay.
seven deadly sins are like gluten,
Uh-huh.
and then what else? Like uh, hmm, that's what I get reminded of because like that's my problem.
Me too. But anyways, yeah, that's what it
You
says.
know what?
But
Let me
we can look
yeah,
it
let me
up and see what those are. So we're aware. So
so we don't die.
we don't die. And then maybe we can follow this tradition.
Let me
Yeah, and
see.
make sure. But there's another interesting tradition that we can discuss later, and it's just really cool. It's like a Harry Potter
Oh, let me
something.
see.
Yeah.
Seven deadly sins. In order:
Okay.
pride, greed, lust, envy, gluttony, wrath, and sloth. So I'm
Okay.
probably like 3 of those.
So remember that. That is pretty cool, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah.
What else? What else do we have?
Well, we have something here. The brooms and the
Booms
mops.
and
Have
mops.
you heard about
Booms and
that?
mops. It's like
Brooms
when you're
and
learning to
mops.
rap.
Okay.
Boots and cats. Brooms and mops.
Yeah, brooms and mops. And this originated from Norway. Yeah. You know
Do
what
you
it
know anyone
means?
from Norway? Do you know any
No,
Norwegians?
no,
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 no. What does
no.
it mean?
Well, look at it. Can you read? Yeah,
Perhaps
yeah.
you've hidden your brooms and mops when you're not in the mood to clean, but in Norway, they do it with a Christmas tradition in mind. Norwegian folklore advises hiding brooms and mops on Christmas night to prevent evil spirits and witches who return to Earth on Christmas from taking the tools and using them to fly through the sky. Wow. So it's
It's
like,
just like
it
Harry
is like the
Potter.
witch. Oh,
I know,
yeah.
yeah, that's why I told you something like Harry Potter. Like, you know how Harry Potter wrote.
Yeah.
Okay, there you go.
So
We have the
witches.
slides now.
All
See, that's
right.
very interesting, right?
Witches and
Norway.
wizards. So they're anti-Harry Potter. Nice.
Yeah. So what can you say about that?
Yeah, I mean, it's not super connected. I'm not sure like what religion like they dominantly practice, but it's interesting because because usually you actually hide your brooms and mops, which is let's if someone rides a mop like it's still dripping, that's disgusting. So yeah, hide it so no one gets like drips from your
Yeah.
mops and everything.
So that is very cool though. We're learning something today. I mean,
Yeah.
like, yes, we already talked about the Christmas piñatas in Mexico. So those are the 7 deadly sins. Okay. There's only
Yeah.
5 there.
Well, they only have 5 sins. This person's practicing.
Okay. And then the brooms. Where's the broom?
Oh,
Oh, wait.
fried chicken in Japan.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's
Oh,
also fried
interesting.
chicken
What's
in
oh,
Japan.
here you go.
Yeah. So this is more recently celebrated tradition that's become super popular in Japan. I thought it's only in Korea. Korean
I don't
chicken.
know.
Okay, I'm
Yeah,
just
you know
kidding.
what? It
Yeah,
is
I'm just
popular.
kidding.
Korean
Yeah,
fried chicken
Korean
is
fried
popular
chicken.
in K-dramas.
That's right.
You watch way too many K-dramas.
Oh yes. Don't even get there, Christian. I
You're,
will.
on
It
your
will take
Christmas
us.
break, you're probably gonna binge watch.
That's right. So while Christmas isn't exactly a huge holiday there, some people celebrate it with Christmas Day feasts consisting of none other than buckets of Kentucky Fried Chicken.
Oh.
Wow, how cool is that? Not only is Colonel Sanders now synonymous with Santa Claus, but the brand even purveys Christmas-themed party barrels to mark the tradition. They include salad, healthy,
Wow.
cake, and plenty of fried chicken.
Wow.
See?
Do you like fried chicken?
I do.
I feel like
I do. Everybody loves fried chicken. I feel like even when I was a kid, I mean, having a fried chicken is like very special to me.
like some
Yeah.
picky eaters, like kids that are picky eaters, they only eat fried chicken, right?
Yes, you can feed them with chicken. The same
And
thing.
I wonder-
Even now, I have nieces. I'm not kidding. My nieces, my
Same.
brothers, daughters. I mean, if you don't have any, it's okay not to have anything. But if you have fried chicken, they're gonna eat.
Yeah.
They're
So
gonna eat.
if KFC, if you want to sponsor us, you can contact us at Lami Media Network.
That's right.
And we'll eat fried chicken. We'll have a mukbang on camera and on Christmas.
See, we kind of mentioned Kentucky Fried Chicken, so that's big in Japan.
It's
I didn't
interesting. I
realize
wonder how they
that.
did it. I wonder how
Yeah.
it's mostly like this one company, and
Uh-huh.
it's like I guess they had like a big marketing campaign or whatever.
Yeah, so I bet even though during Christmas, Kentucky sells the most fried chicken in
Right.
Japan.
Wow, congrats.
Yeah, that's very
I wonder if they
interesting.
taste different there. Do you try when it's like fast food here and fast food in the Philippines? Which one's better? Like Jollibee?
I think for me, they kind of taste the same. Jollibee here in the Philippines, they taste the same. The difference is the serving.
Ah,
In the Philippines, they serve like small.
yeah.
I'm not kidding, but here it's like, yeah, it's like the servings are bigger.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
But is it more expensive here, I guess?
I
A
think
little
so.
bit,
I
yeah.
think
So we do
so.
deserve a bigger,
Mhm.
bigger
Yeah,
slice.
because in the Philippines, I think like a meal for a Jollibee meal in the Philippines, it's like $3. Here,
Yeah.
I don't think it
I
costs
was there.
$3.
I was still
Yeah.
there when you could get something for $1,
Mhm.
like in the dollar
Oh
menu
yes.
here.
Oh yes, yes. But now everything is just
Yeah.
getting more expensive. But that is one thing. So Japan, right? Remember that.
What's next?
So when you go to Japan during Christmas,
Have you been?
well, we've stopped over Japan
Mhm.
going to the Philippines, but it's during the summer.
Mm.
Yeah, and I remember last year my kids were just so excited that we were going to stop over Japan because they just wanted to taste ramen there. But
Mm.
because it was still during pandemic, I mean, none of the, well, very few restaurants were open in Japan airport. And it's like,
Oh, you're right.
yeah,
That's terrible.
yeah, so they were so disappointed.
Mm.
Yeah. But anyhow, we're going to talk more about these other traditions from different countries when we come back for another short break. Okay.
Okay.
That was very short.
What is estate and why do we plan it? What is estate planning?
But actually good question. I love that question. What is estate and why do we plan for that? You say estate, we're talking about what comes into your mind?
Mine is like land and property, houses.
Yes, you're right. Assets. That's your estate. That's why when somebody passed away, we settle the estate. That's what we do when we do probate. We settle the estate because the estate is what you left for your loved ones. So while you're alive, you're accumulating this estate. Why we say estate planning? Why? Well, because mainly the reason why you're doing the planning is you're thinking about what will happen when you pass away, most likely, right?
I
'Cause
mean, we
that's-
all pass away
I
someday.
know. It's just a matter of when. Hopefully not too soon because we want to enjoy our
Drive safe, eat healthy, go to the gym.
We're
Alright.
back again. We're having so much fun
Yeah.
here, aren't we, Christian?
Christmas traditions.
Christmas tradition.
What's next? Oh, we had fried chicken in Japan. We'll see what's next.
Oh,
Saint Nicholas's Day in
yeah.
Germany. In Germany, Saint Nicholas is entirely different from Santa Claus. Interesting. Over there, Saint Nick is a separate gift giver that nods to the religious versions of Santa and leaves small presents such as coins and fruit in the shoes of good German children on the night of December 5th. But if they were naughty, children could wake up to find sticks or twigs or switches in their shoes instead.
Wow.
Oh, I don't know what switches are, but it's interesting that it's in December 5.
Yeah, not December
close.
25. Yeah.
I wonder if they have like two Christmases, like one for St. Nicholas, because they say
Yeah,
it's different from Santa Claus, or if it's a separate gift giver.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess there's
Yeah,
another
maybe.
gift giver.
Yeah. So maybe they all still believe in Santa or those kids.
But on
Did
the
you believe
picture,
in
they
Santa
look alike.
Claus?
I don't know, because it seems like even as a kid, like in the Philippines, I knew my parents were giving them to me, but also like I don't not I still believe in Santa Claus.
Yeah.
I just think that they're just giving it to my parents, so it wouldn't be a hassle going, because like in the Philippines and having like a parent like abroad,
Uh-huh.
it's hard to travel. It's hard to travel like from one country to another, and you don't expect someone to travel all over the world.
That's right. Yeah, but we still did believe, right?
Mm.
We put socks. I'm not
Yeah.
kidding. And we were always like wanting apple because like it's rare that you get
Apple?
apple in our
Oh,
socks.
I didn't get that.
Yeah.
No.
So we had relatives from the United States too that were like giving us some presents during Christmas because they usually come during Christmas time. But I remember, I mean, even though life was hard back then,
Mhm.
but I remember receiving some apple in my Christmas socks during Christmas when I
Wow.
was
Did you
a
eat
kid.
the apple?
Of course, of course.
Do you
Yeah.
use the socks?
That, of course,
Because I
you
wonder.
have to wash the sock before, you know.
But you do have like those special socks like they have on like movies.
No, not
It's
really.
actual socks.
Actual socks, I remember. I'm not kidding.
Wow. I will not eat any fruit that comes from my socks.
But that is so cool. But yes, that's like Christmas. It's like it's about Santa. I love watching this Christmas movies.
Mm.
Yeah. But let's talk about the Christmas pickle.
Christmas
this
pickle.
is something real interesting too.
Interesting.
Yeah, see? The Christmas pickle, this is also from
Germans.
Germany. Yeah,
The German
Germans.
people.
Yes, they love this. You know, here's a delightful tradition that's thought to have started in Germany. But the actual origin is pretty much a mystery. Mystery. All right. Despite that, everyone will relish in this activity. It consists of someone hiding a pickle ornament deep within the tree branches. And the person who discovers the pickle sometime during Christmas season will receive a bonus gift.
Wow.
Or lots of good fortune for the upcoming year.
I feel
Maybe
like-
we can try
Yeah,
that.
yeah. That's not too hard to try. Like, where do you get the pickle ornament though?
Why don't we use an actual pickle?
Right? If you can smell it, it's you're getting close.
No, we are creative or we're resourceful. You can
Right.
put it in a little Ziploc bag. Right?
Yeah, you probably need like a big tree to hide that because like it's
Yeah.
gonna be very obvious.
Yeah, a big and but I like the slim trees now and
Oh.
then not too bushy,
Uh-huh.
right? Maybe you can make it a tradition. Just hide it in the bushes outside because we have like all
yes,
Christmas.
like an Easter egg.
But that is very cool, right?
Yeah.
Right. So I wonder if they really get good luck.
Like, where did
Yeah.
German people learn this? Who taught you this? If you're German and you're watching this, call us.
Yeah, that is so cool. Another one, exchanging books in Iceland. Let's hear
Iceland,
about
okay.
it. Yeah.
Iceland has a charming Christmas tradition you may want to start in your own family. On Christmas Eve, Icelandic families exchange books, then spend the rest of the evening cozied up by a fire as they read aloud and eat sweet treats. Sounds like a perfect Christmas Eve.
Yes, that is so cool.
Does your family like to read?
Oh gosh. You know, the only one that's really has been a reader from our family, from my kids, like when they were little, was Xavier.
Oh.
I'm not kidding. Like every night he would read 2 books.
What?
When he was little though, like I think when he was maybe 5, 6, 7, 8. But then as he grew up
I don't
older,
think I know how to read at
Yeah.
those ages.
yeah, I'm not kidding. He read 2 books like every night.
Wow.
But then as he got older, he's gotten like lesser interested, I think, with reading.
Because
But
books
now
don't
he's
have
reading a
pictures
lot.
anymore. Like when we were kids, they have pictures and drawings. And there's a hungry caterpillar. They don't have that for adults anymore. Bring it back.
Yeah, but now he still loves to read. And he loves to research about things. So he reads about
And he also
everything.
studies language. Which
Yes,
is very
yeah. So he
interesting.
reads a lot. And then he even shares what he's reading every time.
Mm.
But in lieu of books, what I really love is like watching movies.
Yes.
Yeah, watching
Yes.
like
Do you have a
Christmas
movie you
movies.
watch like every year or
No,
is it a
it's-
different one?
Different ones, but we pretty much watch probably everything on Netflix. Like like the Christmas, the Prince 1, 2, 3, things like those. Yeah, this Christmas Switch. There's already 1, 2, 3. It has become a series. But yeah, all those Christmas movies, Mara and I would just cuddle and watch them. Yeah, in lieu of the book. But the book is a great idea because like you're exercising your mind and your creativity because when you read a book, you imagine things and it's a very good tradition, which may be a good one.
Yeah,
to-
maybe.
Yeah, to
I'll
follow.
try to read
Especially with
something
you,
because
when
I'm
you
on
have
vacation.
kids.
I have all the.
No, once you have kids, because my kids are already grown up. I mean, like
maybe.
so
Yeah.
Maybe you can start that a tradition with
Yeah.
your kids.
I'll give them like a
Yeah.
very like theoretical books like Foucault or like Plato or something like that. So they learn, and we'll see it. We'll try to have picture books.
They're gonna become genius then. Genius
Not
kids.
like their
Yeah.
dad.
Yeah, but the other one, what was that? The fruitcake.
Fruitcake.
Oh, have you? Oh,
I don't like fruitcake. Do you like
don't?
fruitcake? They taste weird.
Yeah, because they say that it has a little bit of alcohol in it. Is that true?
Oh, I mean, even though I
Yeah.
like the alcohol, I don't like the fruit part.
Yeah, but anyway, it says here the fruit cake, which is frequently gifted cake that's filled with dried fruits and nuts. Is eaten throughout the world during Christmas time. So this is a worldwide thing, not just in certain or particular country. But did you know that this tradition actually started in ancient Egypt? Wow.
Which makes sense, I
Yeah.
guess, if it's like the desert and like there's a lot of dried food.
And this is one thing that's interesting. While the Egyptians may not have celebrated Christmas, the food got its start amid the pyramids and was even dropped into tombs, since it was seen as a must-have food in the
Oh,
afterlife.
wow.
Wow.
You know what? Because I don't like fruitcake, just give it to me in the afterlife. Do you like fruitcake?
Well, it's good. I mean, I think it depends who make it.
I probably never had a good one.
Yeah, I think I've been gifted with really good fruit cakes. Yeah, I'm not kidding. They really taste. Plus, I love nuts. I do. I love nuts, all kinds of nuts.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but my most favorite is pistachios. Oh my.
Oh.
Pistachios, they are so good. Like once you open one shell,
it's worth the effort of like destroying your fingers.
Yeah, plus you can't stop. It's just so addicting. And I've attended like it's a wedding, a Pakistani wedding not too long, like last weekend, and they had this pistachio dessert, like it's sticky rice kind of, but it's made of pistachios. It's to die for. It's so good. It's so good. Now I'm getting hungry.
Have you ever tried making fruitcake, or you just usually get it?
I'm not good at baking.
I feel like if it's fresh, I feel like it's good if it's fresh, but if like store bought, it's probably like
but I'm not good at it.
Yeah.
I'm not good at baking. I can cook other food, but not to bake. Well, though it's pretty simple. We just learn, like, just get a pre-made baking thing and then just
watch
follow
a YouTube
the
video.
instructions and then put it in the oven.
Yeah.
But that would be a good thing to do maybe
try it like
with
as
my
a family
daughter.
tradition, because I know I have this friend, she's an architect, and like as an architect they make gingerbread houses which are like architecturally sound and like which are actually like really good design. And she sent one picture of like a Statue of Liberty made from like gingerbread ingredients, and like everything is edible and everything.
Oh, that's
So I
nice.
think
That's
that's a good
nice.
family
Yeah,
tradition.
maybe my daughter is the only one left at home now, and I should have those times with her trying to bake something.
Yeah.
We did at some point when life was not this busy. We started trying to bake together, but it's been so busy. Like, she is a very busy girl. I mean, I don't know how to find
She's
time.
more busy than you.
Yes, like she probably is awake from like 6:30 up to like 1 o'clock.
Wow.
Yeah, because after school she has rehearsals, she has dance, and that's homework. Anyway, let's go back to the topic.
What's our next tradition?
I think it's the Christmas star. Was it something about the Christmas star? Because we've talked about the brooms already.
Yeah.
But why don't you read about it?
Christmas star. There we go. In Poland, on Christmas Eve, you may feel your tummy rumbling until your family receives a sign from the heavens that it's time to eat. Literally. Polish families don't start eating dinner until someone spots the very first star shining in the sky. Oh, that's sad. No, I can't. I'll pretend like I'll probably be so hungry I'm hallucinating that I'm seeing stars in the sky, so I'm gonna start eating.
Literally. Eventually, you will be seeing stars when you start getting hungry, right?
Yes.
Yeah, but that is cool. So everybody waits for the first star to appear.
It gives you perspective of like
Yeah,
they're
patience.
probably not in
Okay.
an area of Earth that they
Mhm.
don't always see stars.
Oh,
Right?
could be. Yeah,
Yeah.
because there's stars every night in the sky. Just look up.
Yeah,
and
but
you'll
like
see
there's
us.
like places
Yeah,
that's always cloudy
that's true.
and gray, like and
Wow, I didn't
miserable,
even
right?
realize
Yeah.
that. That makes a lot of sense.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, it's wonderful. But and this is something that it's been very interesting,
Yeah.
folks. I mean, we're learning about these different countries' traditions, and it's good to know because you never know, you may become friends with
Yeah.
other people that have this tradition.
Germans,
Uh-huh.
Polish people,
How do you call
Icelandic people.
yeah, so when you have friends like them, then you know what to do during Christmas.
Yeah.
Yes, so this is something that we're not just having fun talking about, but definitely we're all learning from. But before we go on, we're going to go for another short break.
Alrighty.
Yes, let's continue on. Are you having fun?
Have you been like
Yeah.
when we're on break? If you're
Yeah.
not watching,
Yeah.
talk about your Christmas traditions at home. What you want to
Mhm.
start. I know I have a friend who's like every Christmas they try to buy like a new ornament for the tree.
Mhm.
So like they get like as time passes by they get like
Yeah.
more decorations in their trees.
Yes, and also whenever you're watching this video, feel free to make comments in our Facebook page.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, if you have some tradition that you really are doing in your family, we'd love to hear from
For sure.
from you. Share it because this is so much fun, and this time of the year, let's just enjoy each other.
Yeah.
Like share our ideas, share our memories, share our thoughts. I mean, share our
Mhm.
experiences.
It's the season of
Yeah.
sharing. That's what they
Yes,
say.
that's right. That's right. But next up, I think it's the radishes in the night of radishes in Mexico, I believe. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Yes. Listen to this. This is a real night that's celebrated in Mexico, and it's considered to be a Christmas tradition. Every December 23rd, residents of Oaxaca, Mexico,
Oaxaca.
Oaxaca.
I have a friend. I only know because I have a friend that's from there.
Oh my gosh, Oaxaca. Okay,
Yeah.
that's a very honest mistake from my end.
No, that's fine. That's fine.
Okay, from Oaxaca, Mexico, witness a competition like no other in which participants carve nativity scenes into the skin of sizable radishes. Then they're
Wow.
put on display at the Christmas market for all to view.
That's cute. That's
Yeah,
cute.
I
It's
know,
like
right?
carving. Like, when we were kids in the Philippines,
Uh-huh.
we would carve out like soap
Oh,
and make little statues, make little
that's right.
stamps. Yeah.
Yes, imagine radishes and then you make the nativity scenes.
Because usually nativity scenes
Aw.
are like in homes are like small anyway, right?
Yes, that is so
Oh,
cute.
yeah.
I know, I haven't had nativity scene in my Christmas decoration.
My
Yeah.
family has a life-size one in the
Wow.
Philippines.
Wow.
So yeah, there's like an actual baby Jesus you could carry and everything.
Aw.
And you know what? There's a parade in our town
Mhm.
where like they sing the whole journey of Joseph and
Mm-hmm.
Mary, like going to find like places for them
Yeah.
to stay. And my
Oh.
sister sang there. There's like floats, big floats, which like everyone
Uh-huh.
prepares for, and like
Mm-hmm.
this high budget stuff. It's on TV sometimes,
Wow.
and yeah, it's a whole
It,
production.
so are you gonna see that when you go home? Is there
I
gonna be
think so.
one?
Yeah, yeah,
Oh
probably will be
wow.
there, and it's actually like on Christmas Eve, so like everyone's on the streets. They
Mm-hmm.
have floats from like
Mm-hmm.
all different like stories from the
Mm-hmm.
Bible, like starting from like Adam
Mm-hmm.
and Eve.
Mm-hmm.
So there's people in floats who are like barely wearing anything,
Mm-hmm.
just like the leaves that are like covering Adam and Eve.
Wow,
So that's what a
wow.
lot of
I
people
haven't
are
seen
waiting
one
for.
like that, but
Yeah,
that
it's
is pretty
crazy.
cool. See, the nativity scene, it's a very important
Mm.
part of the Christmas decoration. So, wow, that's nice. That's nice. And then what's the next?
Check
Check Santa.
Santa.
Yeah.
Okay. Ooh. Did you know that in Czech Republic, Santa doesn't drop down the chimney on Christmas Eve? Instead, he delivers his presents on December 5th, again,
Mm-hmm.
or St. Nicholas's Eve.
Oh, kind of like Germany.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Uh, well, that's more practical for
Yeah.
Santa, not to just drop on like chimneys, because that's what kind of workplace related injury? Because does Santa have health insurance? I don't know. We don't know. Who funds Santa? Santa, if you're watching this, call us. It's more practical. Yeah, just
Mm-hmm.
drop it down.
Yeah.
Uh, Instead, delivers his presents on December 5th.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
That's
So
right.
if he probably uses like the post office or like
What's the
UPS,
next one?
FedEx,
Yeah.
DHL.
Yeah. And
Because
then there's also, what does it say? Christmas in the United States? What does
not
that
everyone
mean?
has chimneys. We don't. That's
Yeah.
another thing why I didn't believe as much in the
Mm-hmm.
Philippines, because we didn't have chimneys. Like where would
Oh,
Santa
yeah,
go?
of course. Yeah, we didn't have
What's
fireplaces.
the next one? What's the next one that we have? Let's see.
Yeah,
Christmas
Christmas
orchid.
orchid in the
And then,
United
oh,
States.
I
Well,
didn't know
actually,
this. We're from here.
yeah,
I don't know
this is
this.
what it says. All right. So in the United States and in other parts of the world, the poinsettia is pretty much
Mm.
the official flower for Christmas. But this is not the case in tropical Costa Rica, where the official Christmas flower is the orchid. So this is
Oh,
technically
Costa
a Christmas
Rica.
in Costa Rica, not in the
Mm-hmm.
United States. Yeah.
Colonization, man.
Yeah, but orchids
Wow.
are beautiful.
And I guess it's like
Yeah.
a season where they
Mm-hmm.
grow, which
Mm-hmm.
is nice. Orchids are
Mm-hmm.
hard to grow. Do you do gardening?
Mm-mm.
Because even like
I try.
poinsettias are hard to grow. I don't know
They
where they
are,
grow it.
but they are actually they stay fresh for a long time though. Because I mean,
Mm.
there was one Christmas when I think we went to a party and they were selling this
Mm.
poinsettias, and whenever it's like December, all these different grocery stores they have poinsettias
Yeah.
there, and you buy one, and it takes a while for it
Yeah.
to it stays fresh for a long time. And it's a good part of your decorations too. Those artificial
Yeah.
poinsettias. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, right. And there's they made different colors of poinsettias now too, artificial ones.
Yeah. I don't know why you do that, but
There's
yeah.
white. There's
What? Roller skates.
Yeah, let's see how is
In
that.
Venezuela. Ooh. How is this for a super fun Christmas tradition? In Caracas, Venezuela, residents don't head to the church services in cars, but on roller skates. There are actually so many people who participate in this tradition that several cities are close to traffic on Christmas morning. Wow.
I
I would
would be
like,
I get roller skate.
but you're heading to church anyway. So yeah, they'll pray for you if you break
Yeah,
your leg.
I'll break. I'll fall definitely.
But I guess it's
That's
also,
pretty cool though.
yeah, they all
Yeah.
probably live close to some churches, right?
Yeah.
Because here is sometimes you have to get on the freeway
Mhm.
and you can't go there on roller skates.
Or maybe they have like really like churches in every
Yeah,
community.
yeah,
So
like in the
that's more
Philippines,
doable. Yes,
right?
like in every
And
corner
they probably
there's pretty much a church in every corner.
yeah, they probably have
Yeah.
nice roads too, unlike in
Yeah.
some places where there's like potholes everywhere.
Yeah. So let's see about that. It says Netherlands. Can we show that again? Shoes by the Fire.
Ooh.
Yeah, Shoes by the Fire in Netherlands. So right before Christmas in Netherlands, Dutch kiddos place their shoes next to the fire for Santa to fill them with tiny gifts. Children also have carrots in their shoes for Sinterklaas, right?
Oh.
Oh, they call it Sinterklaas.
A white horse.
Yeah, a white horse named Amerigo. Oh,
Wow.
that is cool. So it's the shoes next to the fire.
Not instead of the
Ah,
socks.
yeah, instead of the socks. That makes
It's nice
sense.
to have warm
Is it
shoes too.
used shoe?
You know, when your clothes are out of the dryer and you wear them, it's like it's cozy. So I guess that's the effect if you wear your shoes. And I
Yeah.
guess like it's super cold in their country too.
Yes, but that's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just so excited. I'm learning so much from this and
Mm.
having fun as well. Aren't you?
Yeah, yeah, learning about
Yeah.
all of this.
Yes. So what's next? Let's see. Let's see what we have.
Surfing
in Australia.
Australia.
Wow.
Kawabanga,
Wow.
Santa. In Australia, Christmas means surfing and lots of it. It's when they're celebrating summer while the rest of the it is when they're celebrating summer while the rest of us are freezing up here in the northern hemisphere. On the beach, Santa arrives by surfboard instead of his sleigh, and after catching some waves, people celebrate with a Christmas barbecue. Wow.
That's nice. So have you seen Santa arriving in a
I want to. I want to because like the
Instead of a
Santa,
sleigh?
there are good waves in the Philippines. If you want
Yeah.
to visit us, there's like surfing competitions there.
See, that
Wow.
is so cool. Australia. So
And
maybe
they have lots of sharks over there.
so maybe we can put it in our bucket list. Like celebrate Christmas in Australia. So we
Yeah.
get to see Santa in
Surfer Santa.
Yeah, Surfer Santa
Have you
instead
tried
of
surfing?
No.
I tried it. It's hard. I've only done it
I'll
like a
just
few
watch.
times.
Okay, I'll just watch. I'm not
All
gonna
right.
surf.
We have
Yes.
Sweden with the Yuletide
Yeah.
goat.
Okay, let's see. Yule goat in Sweden.
Oh, goat, the goat.
Okay, so while we may associate Christmas with reindeer, in Sweden, they have a different animal that symbolizes Christmas. Historians say that the tradition of the Yule goat goes all the way back to the 11th century, first appearing in St. Nicholas lore as a goat figure that could ward off the devil. Nowadays, it's often seen as ornament on many Christmas trees. Some people even put giant versions of them in their yard as holiday decorations.
Wow.
That's
Goats
cool.
are cute.
Yes, they are. Here you see reindeer everywhere.
Yeah,
or
there's
like
deer.
blow up Christmas Santa.
I mean, there's
yeah.
also actual deer sometimes, right?
Yes, that's right. Depends on which part of Texas are you, but yeah, like I've driven in other parts of Texas that like when you're driving, just a deer just
Yeah.
crosses
I've been
the
like
street.
on different
Mhm.
houses before where it's like at the middle of the night, if you open a door, there's like a bunch of deer in the front yard.
Mhm.
And it's like summer, so I don't know where they go during the day, but there's a lot of them here.
Yes,
But
there is.
goats,
Yeah, that is so cool.
in the Philippines, we eat
Mhm.
goat.
We do. It's good.
It's
It's
good.
good, right? You can make a lot of different dishes with a goat meat.
So I wouldn't
Yeah.
be opposed to eating goat. No offense to Sweden people, Swedish people, but yeah.
Yeah, so imagine, folks, we have talked so much about these different
Oh wow.
traditions from different countries during Christmas, and it's just so fun to learn about them because, you know, we are in a very diverse communities now
Mhm.
where you pretty much have all kinds of, you know, nationalities. And it's good to know about these different traditions. So if you become friend or if your family will
Yeah.
have
If you
someone
travel-
like, and if you go travel and visit their places during this holidays,
Australia.
you know what to expect. And you kind of not going to be at a loss. 'Cause,
Yeah,
like,
you're not
yeah.
gonna be like
Mhm.
you appreciate it more because I know there's some folks who like
Mhm.
go to places, travel, and they feel like they're disgusted by some traditional
Mhm.
stuff.
Mhm.
So let's not be like that. Let's
Yeah.
respect each other's tradition and like
Mhm.
celebrate with them, and maybe like ask them what they celebrate, and we will appreciate people more. We'll appreciate like other countries more.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, so hopefully you've learned something from our show tonight, and we hope that you also had fun learning about these different traditions, because definitely Christian and I
Yeah.
had so much fun, right? So we are at the end of our show, and we really appreciate you for watching our show again, and we are going to have our next episode on Monday, December 11th. And this time we're going to talk about the best Christmas memories.
Yes.
Yes, this is just so close to our hearts.
So get ready with your memories, like, and
Yes.
share it to us too.
Yes. Anything that you want to share, even in our Facebook page, you can just put anything, comments, suggestions, any stories that you want us to know about you. Please feel free to do so. And again, we truly appreciate you for watching our show. And we hope that you join us again in our next episode here at Be Bold.
Why not?
I'm MJ.
I'm Christian.
Saying Merry Christmas in advance to everyone. And we look forward to seeing you again in our next show next Monday, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time and 9 a.m. Philippine time.
Yes.
Good night, everyone.
Bye.
Bye, Christian.